Okay, let's see what the comment is that we have here. I have met families whose adult children are narcissistic and they treat their own parents like dirt. Because they matter more than people, it's all kinds of estrangements in families. Shit. Sorry, I had a little spill and I had to go refill my mug. So, I'm just wondering, did you know that the tail doesn't wag the dog? Do you know what I mean by that? Let me spell it out. Children don't grow themselves into who they become. Parents do. And you're right. There are adult children who turn out to be very narcissistic. And by and large, those particular children were the ones who were treated like the golden children. Not always, not all of them, because there's also the part of the population that, and you said narcissistic, so you didn't say kids who grow up and become NPD. So we're just going to go with narcissistics, like traits, right? I can't even talk. I hate this kind of comment so much on one hand. On another hand, I love this kind of comment because it's true. It is true. It's just that the way that you word this, it absolves in some way or makes it seem like it just happened, in a bubble. And what I was going to say about the other part of the population is that when people like me, who grew up underneath a mother who actually is a sociopath and a narcissist, grow up, we do the love that we know. And unfortunately, that means we pass down trauma. And a lot of times we pass down that trauma by who we pick to make children with, the love we know. I'm fortunate that my ex-husband, the one that I raised children with, is a really healthy person. But that wasn't my first marriage. My first marriage was a person who was beating me every day. And yeah, I think it definitely negatively impacted my children, if for no other reason than the fact that they had instability. They were too young to, they don't have memories of him or anything like that. I left very quickly, fortunately. But that's not the case with a lot of parents. I know estranged parents out there whose kid is with the NPD parent trying to gain their love by being loyal to them. That's the alienation thing that we see. I know it's not all black and white. One thing, though, that is pretty black and white, barring, some sort of mental illness, is that children don't raise themselves and they are not responsible for what that relationship becomes and how it looks. They just aren't, because they don't have the ability to do that.